Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Andrew. Today's video is a chit chat, get ready with me, and today we're going to be chit chatting about YouTubers using other YouTubers to get views. So if you'd like to hear all about that and see how I achieved this look, then keep watching. Here we are, barefaced. Let's get the hairband on. Let's get chit chatting and yeah, let's do this. First of all, before I get onto the chit chat and the let's get ready with me, I want to read you a comment that I got in last night's vlog, because I said that I would be doing this video in last night's vlog. So the comment came from Esteban. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, but then I never pronounce things correctly, so but anyway, I do apologize if I haven't. So where is it? Here it is. So the comment is, YouTubers using other YouTubers' content. That practice is as old as YouTube itself. Even mainstream media does it a lot. Other social media platforms. I have no view either way. Love your content though, and your attitude. Okay, so that was the comment. Right, so this is not about YouTubers copying other YouTubers, although I have been accused of doing that. I have been accused of doing that. I've said before, but just in case you knew, another YouTuber decided to make a video on moi and accused me of many things which were all untrue. One being that I was copying her content. Okay, when, you know, I mean, this comment is very, very true. The comment that Esteban makes is very, very true. We all kind of get ideas from each other. That's what we do. That's what happens. But with that certain person, I definitely wasn't copying their content. Definitely not. Anyway, my face is already moisturized and all of that. I have my mirror here, which allows me to see much better. I look very dark-eyed this morning. It's not really morning. I do have coffee. It's not morning, it's afternoon, but too early for wine. So I'm having my coffee. I've even got milk in the coffee. You need to add something to this, Kenko, by the way. Anyway, I was going to go on to other things, but we won't. So I'm going to start off with my least favourite product, which is concealer. And the reason I'm going to put concealer on is because my allergy reaction just here, I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up, is quite red. So I ate a lot of things that I shouldn't be eating yesterday, probably too many carbs and all that, and that's what happens. I get this dry patch here, it becomes itchy and it becomes red. And as much as I don't like concealers, this It Cosmetics one is really good at concealing that. It's quite a thick concealer. If you remember last week, for those of you that watched my chit chat last week, I used it under my eyes, and I think it's far too thick a concealer for under your eyes. But you know, I've got some on my fingers there, so I'll put some down on the lines because that looks dark there. Putting highlighter on bring things out. You know, if you put a dark colour, pushes things in. Light colours bring things out. So I'm just gonna tap that at the edges now, and then just get the excess and put it down. You see how it makes the line look not so deep. There we go. So anything you want to take away. I don't really want to put that concealer under my eyes again, but a lot of you said last week that you liked the brightness that it gave. But I'm going to use a different concealer this week under the eyes to brighten them. I'm going to use one that I actually like. I'm going to try it again, and it's one that I used to use, and then of course when we're watching YouTube we get influenced into trying different things. There we go, that's all patted in nice now, and it's taken that redness away. Ready for my foundation. I wonder if I should try, do you know what, I'm going to try and put a bit of concealer, and I'm going to go with the Maybelline eraser this week under my eyes, see how that looks, and then I'm going to go over it with my foundation. That's what I'm going to do this week. We'll see how we go with that. Look what a difference already takes away. And see, I do like this one. This is the one I will buy for my under eyes. Next week I'm going to try that one. I haven't used that one for ages. Touche en Clat or whatever it's called. Oh yeah, definitely. Is it emphasising the lines? There we go. Just put that there. I know a lot of people don't like these because of the sponge and all that, but you know, things like that don't worry me, I'm afraid. I mean, you can tell by the state of my brushes that things like that don't worry me. Oh, like, what an improvement already, says she, because it's all about me. Got my All About Me t-shirt on today. I was going to put the no drama one on, but decided on the it's all about me. Okay, let's get chit-chatting about the subjects that I want to talk about today. Chit-chat about. So, it's about the smaller channels like mine using the larger YouTubers, the larger I mean in numbers, the larger channels in our thumbnail just to get views. And let me tell you, it works. It really does work. When I first, now the first time I ever spoke about a YouTuber was Jerusha Couture, but I didn't use her name or anything, and I didn't use her photograph in my thumbnail. I basically said that I think my thumbnail said, I'll link the video below. It was a vlog. It was just one of my vlogs talking about it, and it was a vlog when I was in Cyprus, and I had just got fed up of Jerusha Couture not answering my question. I was desperately asking her a question about the Palm Springs Mini. This bag here, just in case you're not familiar with the Palm Springs Mini. I can't remember what it was. It was something to do with the straps. I was asking her, and I'd asked her a couple of times because I wanted to know. I really wanted to know, and I think she was reviewing the Palm Springs Mini. Never ever got an answer. Anytime I'd asked her a question, I never ever got an answer from her either. And in her comments, it can get really quite bitchy. I remember somebody attacking me because, I don't know, she was talking about but the girl that helps her nanny and works in the restaurant at the time. This was when I used to follow Jerusha. I don't follow Jerusha anymore, but she was talking about her nanny getting a belly button piercing, and I had said in the comments that I have one, and somebody said to me, you know, at your age, why have you got a belly button piercing, and well, you know, attack. There seems to be a lot of attacking in her comments as well. I'm generalising, okay, I'm just at that time what I had seen. But okay, things like that happen in comments as well. Anyway, I decided at the time I'm not following Jerusha anymore because she's not, I mean, you know, you're reviewing something and then I ask you about it and you don't answer my question. It annoyed me because it wasn't the first time. I got sick and tired of it, so I unsubscribed and I spoke about it on that vlog as I am now. It turns out I got linked in that Gossip Guru thing. I don't follow that Gossip Guru thing. Somebody told me about it and I didn't even know how to find it and all that, and I said to one of the boys, somebody has messaged me to say that I'm in Gossip Guru, can you help me find this, how to see what they've said. But anyway, it wasn't anything bad about me, but my video was linked in there because I had said that about Jerusha. Okay. And because it got linked and because I was speaking about a bigger YouTuber, this is the point I'm making now, you know, the video gets views, but not as many views as when I spoke about Lydia Millen. And it was, I think, again, it was randomly in a vlog. You know me, in my vlogs, I just chat away, blah, blah, blah. No real thoughts put into it. I haven't thought about it. It's the drama that was taking place at the time. And I simply spoke about it in one of my vlogs. And let me tell you, that my vlogs don't get that many views, but that vlog was getting views, and that's because of Lydia Millen. That's because I used her name. I think I used her name, and then I'm like, oh, that video was getting views because of Lydia Millen. I'm gonna make another video on what's her name, Lydia Millen. Again, this is another YouTuber I have unsubscribed from because why did because of that issue. That was why I unsubscribed. I really got quite fed up of her content as well. But it was when it was all that carry on with Nikki and Lydia Millen, and because when she sat down and spoke about it, she, to me, over dramatized it and implied that's what I understood from it, that she implied that it was something else rather than what it was, because then Nikki came out and said what it was. Anyway, again, I'll link that video below. And if you look at my analytics, I'm never going to get makeup on, am I? I knew this. When I start talking, I don't stop. When you look at my analytics, my top 3 videos, okay, let's see if I can get it up, just to prove a point. Let's okay, my top 3 videos, okay, first one is the one I did on Lydia Millen vs Nikki. My second top video is my review on my Tiffany necklace. What's this called? Diamonds by the Yard. Where is the wee diamond? So twisted round there. That one. And my third video is with my girl Sophie Showhit. So I had Sophie Showhit in my thumbnail with her permission, because Sophie Showhit actually came onto my channel. Well, she sent me a video wishing all my viewers a happy new year, because I just adore Sophie Showhit. She is my favourite big YouTuber. I don't always comment on Sophie's videos. I do watch them. I don't, you know, and sometimes I go back to them and rewatch. I watched an old one of hers the other day on her Chanel bags, and she spoke about the history of the Chanel bags. I've done videos on it. I've seen a million videos on it. If somebody talks about the history of Chanel and the pocket and all of that, I'm like, I've had it too many times. I don't want to know, okay? I don't want to know. But I tell you, she started telling the story, and I'm like, and then it was like, I was like this. She got me all intrigued, and it's not as if I don't know, but it's just the way she does it. She's just good at what she does, basically. Because I've got Sophie Showhit on my thumbnail, it pulls in the views. Let me get some foundation on. I'm going to use a different foundation. So last week I used Double Wear, and this week I'm going to use my CC It Cosmetics. And I love when you all message me and tell me you're trying the products that I recommend. I do panic a wee bit. I think, oh no, what if they don't like them? Because, you know, what works for me might not work for you. But yeah, every time I love it when you message me and you go, I bought it, I love it, blah 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 blah. So what colour is mine in? I don't know. I can't see. I'm still using these crappy contact lenses that I can't really see. It's medium tan. Okay, we've got it. It's medium tan. Let's get some on to the brush, and I just squeeze that onto my artiste brush, and I'll put it on because I better get some makeup on, otherwise we are never gonna get a face on, and we know how long these videos run for. Yeah. And then in my feed popped up another YouTuber, middle of the range YouTuber. To me, about 20,000 followers is middle of the range. Anything under 5 is a small channel, and 100 and above are big channels for me. That's how I see it. So using a bigger YouTuber's name. I don't want to name anybody here because it's somebody I follow, obviously, and all of that. So okay, I'll tell you. So up on my feed came Autumn Beckman using Sophie Show It in her title, and I'm like, ding, ding, ling, ling. Well, the bells started ringing, and of course I'm saying it, I've done it myself. So, and I thought, you know, we smaller channels, right? We smaller channels kind of are very quick on criticizing the bigger channels. Like, it's okay because they're a big channel. It almost feels okay. Although in saying that, I did feel a bit guilty using Sophie in my thumbnail, and I think it's because it's somebody that I really like, and I felt guilty because I felt as if I was using a friend of mine. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't know Sophie or anything. I know Sophie through chatting and, you know, through social media, but I felt as if I was being disloyal to Sophie by using her on my thumbnail, because it was like I was using her to get views. I don't know if that makes sense, but I did feel a bit like that. But on the other hand, when I did it with Lydia Millen, I didn't. So does it make it okay for, you know, the small channels like myself to say these things? Like, I mean, if it's a smaller channel and I don't like what I'm watching, okay, I just unsubscribe, end off, and I don't come onto my channel and say, oh, by the way, I was watching so and so, and they said this, that, and the other. Just tune out. But when it's a big channel, we're like, oh, and you know what she said, and you know what she did, and blah 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 blah. So are we being hypocrites by doing that? Right, I'm going to decide what eyeshadow palette to use. I think I'm going to use, what did I use last week? I used the Chanel. I'm going to use the Christmas Coffee. This one. Okay, Christmas Coffee by Too Faced. This is the colours right there. I don't know what colours I'm going to use. I'm just going to go with it. We're just going to play, people. We're just going to play. I always start off with a light colour. Always, always, always. I'm just rubbing my brush on my cloth there. So the light colour, and I'm going to do the whole lid and work with it like that. It's quite powdery. You can see the powder flying in there. There we go. I'm also going to do my, last week I never did my eyebrows, but I'm going to do my eyebrows because there's a few grey hairs going on in there because I haven't dyed them. This is what I use to dye my eyebrows. The Schwarzkopf, whatever it is, brow tint, and I use dark blonde because I don't really have dark eyebrows. There we go. That's what I use. Love it. It is so easy to use. In fact, you know what? I'm going to do that just now before I put in the rest of my eyeshadows. So I use the Tattoo Brow by Maybelline. I have had this for ages because I don't really need much on my eyebrows because I've got a good shape eyebrow. I've got plenty of eyebrow because it's all about me. But it's true. I mean, I listen to people that say they have to get their eyebrows microbladed and all of this, and you know, it's one of the advantages of being Greek, people. You have hair. You have more than enough hair, let me tell you. I don't like them. See, that darkens them as well, and I don't really like my eyebrows darkened. There we go. Just a tiny bit, just to colour in any, there's a wee grey one right there, just to colour in those greys, I think. Grey hair, like real grey hair, not like dyed grey hair. I think, well, on me anyway, it's really aging. I mean, it is, of course, it's like greys in your eyebrows and greys in your hair. I just got my greys all sorted yesterday. Okay, so what do we think? Do we think we we smaller YouTubers are being hypocrites by using the names of bigger YouTubers because they're big. They'll never see us. I mean, that's my kind of thinking. They're not gonna watch, so I can say what I like about them. But is that unfair? I mean, I also spoke about Sheer Whitney, and she was, and I unsubscribed from her as well because, what colour will I go? Let's go with this colour here. So that's the next lightest colour, just as a middle colour, so I can start building, just so we can see where we're going to go with this, because I never know what I'm actually going to do until I do it, if I'm honest. Yeah, so recently I spoke about Sheer Whitney. Lovely, lovely, lovely girl. I have nothing against her, but I unsubscribed because I got fed up of all the advertising. I simply got fed up with all the advertising. I felt every video she was putting out, she was selling. Sell, sell, sell. Obviously it's working for her, but for me, I don't want to watch that. That's not what I'm into. I'm just not into all of that. Okay, so that colour's not working for me because it's probably the same colour as my skin. So I'm going to go in with a darker colour. So I'm going to start building now. So I'm going to go in with a thinner brush, and I'm going to go in, I think I'm going to start off with this colour just here, just to start building. Oh, that's very, very, very pigmented, very pigmented. Ooh. I need a bigger brush to fluff that out. There we go. Let's just work it in. Here we go, there we go. Just work it in, and I'll probably put some concealer along the eye just there, just to tidy it all up. So yeah, so if I were to meet Sheer Whitney and she said to me, why are you making videos? I mean, what's about? Well, that's how I feel. I feel as if your content now is all about selling all the Amazon stuff and this, that and the other, and 20 ways to make you look younger, older, more fashionable, richer. Come on. You know, it's obviously not geared for my age group. It's obviously, and so I have unsubscribed. I don't need somebody to tell me 20 ways to make me look richer. Really? I honestly don't. So it's not geared at me. Her channel now is geared, I think, for a much younger audience, for a more gullible audience. Oh my god. But anyway, going back to the subject of other YouTubers using other YouTubers to get views. Somebody that's very, very, very guilty of that, and if he sees this, he is so gonna come for me, but it's okay. Super Jacob, he loves it when I call him Super Jacob. Come for me, baby. God, he's so good with his words and everything. He's so articulate. I have no chance with this. But just in case, Jacob, anybody tells you about my video, this is, you know, I mean, you have. He has used other YouTubers countless of times to get views. And it works for him. He makes whole videos on them. In fact, I don't know if he's still doing his lives. I think he is, isn't he? He does a live normally on a Saturday, goes on for hours. I don't know how he does it. And then he kind of edits it out and puts them out through the week. Not as many. I'm sure they're not coming up. I normally watch them when I'm at the gym, but I don't, you know, listen, you can't watch everybody's video, you know, and every video. You just can't do it. You know, if one draws me in, then I'll watch it. But he is very good at doing that. You know, he'll tear a YouTuber apart in a really articulate, lovely way. Oh man. But that's what he does. I mean, he did it on Purse on Flick. I think the last one I watched again, it was on Purse on Flick. I don't know, she bought some Chanel bag. I don't watch her either. That's another one that I unsubscribed from because of all that nonsense about that letter to the essay. And I'm like, really? Get a life. All these YouTubers that go on these stupid journeys for a bag. Maybe it's just, maybe I just don't want it bad enough, because no chance am I gonna buy things because I'm just going in with the green. I'm trying that out now to see, because something is not right about this colour. Do you know what it is? I like a bit of sparkle, a bit of sheen, and they're quite I don't want to say flat because that sounds wrong, but we'll be doing this, don't worry. We'll make this work. So now I've lost track. Who was I talking about? Purse on Flick or Jacob? Who was I talking about? Both of them. Oh, the journeys, that's what I was saying. These stupid Hermes journeys that everybody's, not everybody, that's an exaggeration. Anyway, enough of that, because we spoke about that last week, didn't we? And it just gets boring after a while. Okay, so this is what the eyes are looking like so far. I'm going to get some more of that brightness here and brightness there. That's the eyes so far. I think I'm going to, do you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a bit of this white pencil, put some white pencil in there just to brighten that up in the corners there. There we go. Just to brighten that up. And I'm just going to get a bit of this red just to brighten things up here. That's it. There we go. So that's the eyeshadows so far. We'll get the eyeliner on, and again we are using Wonder ink. There we go. Just do that. I just think using eyeliner makes all the difference. And if you're scared of eyeliner, start off with the Maybelline Gel Pot, because that one's really easy to use. Okay, that's the eyeliner done. Sip of coffee. So yeah, so it's not something that only I have done. Many people do. People have whole channels on making videos on other YouTubers, and like I said, it gets the views in because that's what people want to watch. So it's not just our fault for making it, it's your fault for wanting to watch it. And that's truth. It pulls in views. It's like if I put on my thumbnail, oh, having a disastrous day, or you know, something like this, that's gonna pull in the views rather than me going, oh, my perfect day. You know, if it's something derogatory, it gets the views in, even if the picture can pull in the views. So that seems to be what people like to watch. I forgot to put liner on my bottom. I think I'll go with blue to match my blue eyes. Oh dearie me, and I haven't even had a glass of wine yet. Okay, let me know in the comments your views. Are we right or are we wrong? Should we not use them? Is it wrong to use them? Okay, I'm now using the Lash Paradise, the primer, which I don't need too much of. There we go. We just up. Do you know the other thing I was going to say? Patricia had said to me in the comments, we have a new Patricia, by the way, hi! But Patricia D. Trisha was saying to me last week that she doesn't really, she's not sure of using eyeshadows and things. And what I would say to Trisha is get one light colour, you know, like maybe a colour like this one here, like a very, very light colour, and just put one colour over your lid, and that makes a difference. And she says, and she also said she doesn't like to use mascara because she's scared of panda eyes. It's just basically finding the right mascara, and using a primer as well helps, because it helps the mascara stick to your eyelashes, and then just carries it, a wet one or something in your bag, so if it does go a bit panda-eyed you can wipe it off, because I just think especially mascara makes a big difference. So Trisha, homework is one colour on the eyeshadow, one colour on the eyelids, light tanny colour, touch of mascara, not too much, touch of mascara, and it just opens the eyes and it just brightens them up. Okay, let's go with the, I don't know if this is still going, it's rather empty. Let's go in with the Primark mascara. Look, hardly, I mean there's hardly any left in this, but just makes a big difference. There we go. I think I'm going to go in with my Dior, because there really is hardly anything left in this mascara. Just do a bit more here. Oh, I'm liking the eyeshadow now. It's looking rather lovely. Even if I do say so myself, because it's all about me. You know what I forgot to do today, don't you? Start off with my highlighter. I was too excited about starting the video, so let's just go at what's left. Okay, because normally I would have put it on my highlight. Oh my god, I'm loving the eyeshadow. It's really, really lovely. I'll just put a bit there over the eyebrows, just to highlight that top bit there. I love highlighter. There we go. This has got sort of a rose, it's like a rose gold highlighter. Victoria Beckham, Estee Lauder collab. Doesn't exist anymore, but you know, Estee Lauder do apparently the same one in the Bronze Goddess range. I have to repeat myself, I'm sorry if you watched last week's video, because there could be somebody here that didn't watch last week's video. Okay, so last week I went in with my Chanel, you know, the big tub, to do my bronzing and contouring and all of that. So today I am going to go in with Tom Ford. Love this, had it for years. This is cheek colour, but I like to use it to kind of do more of a, bring some structure to the face. So we just go in like so, like so, like so. There we go. Remember, dark colours push things in, hopefully, and light colours bring things out. So here we go. In here, bit of chisel here, and I don't really have much of a forehead. There we go. I don't have a big forehead, so anyway, that's that. So blush, I'm gonna go in with a different Chanel blusher. This has kind of got highlighter and everything in it, and you know, but I'll just mix it up. I won this, by the way, on a giveaway. Does anybody ever remember Steffi's Style? She's still on Instagram. I don't think she's on YouTube, but she was doing a giveaway and I won it. There we go. And at the same time, I won another giveaway, which was my pen from Life Plasty. So Yeah, I love it. I use it. It's my favourite pen actually. So that was from Steffi Style. She used to comment on my videos all the time, but I think she's disappeared off YouTube. There we go. Just a bit of... I always overdo that blusher, don't I? There we go. That's that. And we'll go in with a bit of MAC, what's it called? Setting spray, is it? I think it's, you know the one. Prep and Prime. And this is the one that looks like that. Okay. That's that. And let's go in with some lipstick. So I'm going to go in with Tom Ford. Have I got my Tom Ford lipstick? Yes. I'm going to go in with Tom Ford Casablanca, which looks like this. And I'm going to go in with Estee Lauder Double Wear Mauve, which looks like this. Do you know the other thing I was going to say? Have you noticed a lot of people are hiding their subscribe account? I've been noticing that lately. Not just, normally you would find it would be the smaller YouTubers that would hide their subscriber account so you couldn't see how small a channel they were. Hold on, I can't speak and do my liner. There you go. My pencil actually needs sharpened. By the way, if you want your lips to look a bit bigger, is to darken the middle bit here. Right, gives you a bit of a pouty lip. And a bit here, just to darken it there. Okay, and then a bit there. And that gives the illusion of pouty lips. Just thought I'd share that with you. By the way, just in case you didn't notice, I'm not a makeup artist. I'm self-taught. I've been teaching myself since I was tiny. I used to play with my mum's makeup. Always loved playing with makeup. Okay. So it just gives you that illusion. Just a bit of emphasis on those parts. And then I'm just going to go in with my Tom Ford. One of my favourite colours this is. It's really old, so it's quite dry. There you go. And a bit there, and a bit there. And that's how I do my lipstick. And then if you want it to look a little more pouty, I'm going to see if I've got a lip gloss here. Lip gloss. A lip gloss in my get you bag. Because I did a what's in my bag. Did a what's in my bag and I put everything back in my bag. So I'll put that there. And then just, you don't have to put it everywhere, but just to give you a bit more, just pat some. Basically where you put the darker patches. And that's that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm not going to use that one. I want one with a straight line. I'll just use that just to tidy. Oh, I knew it was going to come out lots. Just to tidy that up. We'll use the thinner brush, like so. And guess what? The battery. Just to tidy up the eye. And that is my overall look. What do we think? There we go. All done. Does it make a difference? Okay, that's my chit chat, get ready with me, small YouTubers using bigger YouTubers. By the way, talking of which, why don't these bigger channels promote us little channels, by the way? That would be nice, because you always see kind of like channels that have around about 5,000 subscribers, because they know how hard it was for them to hit 5,000, you know, to get to that 5,000, and they start promoting all, you know, like their friends, you know, the smaller channels. Why don't these big channels do that and remember where they were once upon a time? Although some of them do blow up really, really quickly. I don't know why. They do tend to blow up really, really quickly, and then there's us, you know, struggling to get a subscriber a week. Enough of all that. If you would like to see more videos from me, I'm going to link one here, here, and if you're not already subscribed, it's the eye right here. And I'll see you next time. Bye! Cheers!